Now I want to talk a little bit about the border. There isn't one on this particular variation. And I kind of like that. I think it adds, again, a modern look. I think I've talked about that before, but I also didn't put any binding on it. I used a quilt facing on the back. And I like the way, again, this is a mini, but I like the way that it just cuts that right off. Um, you can take out the papers and then just sew on your facing. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. But you could very easily put a border or sashing around this and be just fine. It's pretty versatile. All right, without getting too detailed, I just wanted to show you about the facing for the binding. And what you do, you really should just do a single layer of fabric, but I did two, long story. And you just use a 1/4-inch seam and you have 4 strips. But on 2 of the strips, you want to go a little short because there ends up being a lot of bulk in the corner. So you would do a 1/4-inch seam all the way down, flip it over, and do a stay stitch. And that just helps that edge sort of come forward. And then you're going to want to iron it so that you have a little, a little bit of the front quilt kind of rounding over. And then on the corner, I like to take out some of the bulk, but I just take out the batting. I don't cut anything else. And this is about an inch and a half. So maybe, and again, it could be anything. Do a 2-inch strip, less the 1/4-inch seam. It's just on the back. And then, so this is you cut this piece a little bit short so it's not coming all the way to the corner. And then you just cover it with these 2 long ones on each end. And then just stitch it down. So that's the quick version, and I hope that's helpful, but you can ask questions.